going to speak to the manager, so
Yeah.
just be back in.
Right.
Just in the photography section of that.
How about maybe like there's some of them, a mini pilot going around? Yeah.
Go to your back table and check if you're on your time. I'm supposed to do that one. You get your whole aspect in. I don't know the numbers. You just check. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Yeah. 16.9. Yeah. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah, these are flickering. They're on stage. They come on and off when they want to come on and off. Yeah.
There. Everything to A. A. Yeah, because you can. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Watch this. It's fine. Put this down. Watch this. Then it's in line. Yeah, then it's in line with the video cloth.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. We'll do the next one.
Do the video.
Yeah. No, let's just adjust that
Yeah,
first.
just this one.
Yeah.
Looks.
Yeah, about three. No more than three.
Now, that's taking 15. Can we move it
Why is that full size?
Or you're moving them around yourself?
Just me. Just 3 and 4. What's that? Yeah, on the cylinders. Hey, you got a picture here.
Yeah.
What is that? Yes. Right, okay. Put the adverts back on. I'm going to adjust this one tap.
Yeah.
टेबल का पूरा लेना ये
Okay. Way, camera.
What with these shoes?
Your shoes are there if you want them. It looks alright.
फिजान अब मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है ना ठीक है
Yeah, this one is wobbly. That's why we put it over here.
like that much.
Get that top corner, that's it. Can I be in the middle already? Not pictures, a video by the way.
Oh yeah.
Express evening do. It's looking very glitz and glamorous. It's not started yet, but when it does kick in, I'm sure it's going to be an event to remember. All respect to Brother Nadeem and Andalit for organising this and putting this together. I'm really excited to listen to Kanika Kapoor and the other artists, which I'm sure are going to put on a mind-blowing performance for this audience at Bradford today. And what else can I say? It's filling up gradually. People are looking glamorous, and the drink's good. People are good. It's going to be a fantastic evening. Thank you.
ਬੱਤੀ ਦੇ ਦੇਣਾ
ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ
ਇਹ ਲਾ ਲਓ ਚਲੋ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬੜਾ
ਦੇ ਦਿਓ
ਇਸ ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਮਿਸ ਦੇ
Anyway, I feel a bit awkward. Let's go. When you finish, give us a call.
ਆਟੋ ਸ਼ੋ ਮੈਂ ਟੈਕਸ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਮੈਂ ਆ ਜਾਵਾਂਗਾ
ठीक है? Okay. I'll see you later.
ਸੁਣੋ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾ ਮੇਰੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਪੁਰਾਣੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ ਸੁਣੋ ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਕੋਰਾ ਬੂਟ ਹੈ
थोड़ा रस्ते च होएगा थोड़ा जिहा
इधर हो जा हैं चलिए अभी फर्स्ट डाउन no get down it's gonna be second first is there controlling is these DJs, everything.
Show is about to start. Ladies and gents, one question only. Are you ready? No. Ladies and gents, one question only. Are you ready? That's more like it. Ladies and gents, introducing your host for tonight, for this evening, Amit Chana. Welcome, ladies and gents.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we feeling? Oh no, okay, that's not a good start. He got a better reception than me, that's no good. How are we feeling, ladies and gentlemen? That's better. It's lovely to see some familiar faces. How many of you were here last year, actually? How many of you? Just you, Auntie. Just you two. Oh, a few at the back, a few in the middle, a few right at the back. I hope you've been promoted slightly from further back to the middle now. And down here as well, how are we? Welcome to this beautiful hotel once again as Asian Express play host to the end of year party, of course, the post-Christmas pre-New Year party that they throw every year. What a fantastic party we have. For those of you that are here last year, of course, we had a great time with some great acts. We got some amazing entertainment to come up on stage throughout the evening. And for those of you that are wildly anticipating the amazing 3-course meal that we have, your starters will be served to you very, very soon. I'd just like to wish all of you that celebrate it and those that just enjoy the holiday a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Just the kids are like, yay! Who got good presents this year? Did you get any presents? You didn't get any presents? You got Lego? I want to come to your house. I'm going to come to your house. What did you get? A what? A laptop. A laptop? Oh, of course. God, they start early these days. And we're going to have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you are all going to join in this evening's festivities. We want to see some people up on the dance floor throughout the evening. Don't be shy. We are here to celebrate and have a good time. And later on this evening, of course, we will be cutting what is known as Yorkshire's largest cake, apparently, ladies and gentlemen, given to us beautifully by the Regal Bakery here. They're not here yet, but we will give them a big round of applause a little bit later on if you haven't been up and seen this. Oh, you are here? I was told you weren't here. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Regal Bakery. Fantastic, huge cake. And I'm sure lots of you will be getting that for dessert a little bit later on. I can't wait to have a go, actually, to be honest. So when you cut that, once you've cut it and the festivities are done with it, I'm going to take it at the back and throw my head into the middle of it first before anybody gets any of it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Regal Bakery, thank you so much for Yorkshire's largest cake, ladies and gentlemen. Give them another big round of applause. Before we go any further, I may be your host for this evening, but your host across the Asian Express newspapers is, of course, the wonderful lady that helps put this all together, and someone who deserves a huge round of applause. She's going to come on and join me on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please give Mrs. Adleem Hanif a big round of applause. She's going to come up and join us. Keep it going, keep it going. It's a long way up. Keep it going, come on. The longer she takes, the longer it's going to be for your starters. So remember, clap quickly so she comes quickly. I'll see that help. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, and Lee Hanif.
It's scary walking on these heels, I'm telling you.
I wouldn't know, but I can try later if you like.
How many ladies nearly slipped in the car park?
I nearly
how
slipped in the car
scary
park.
was that? Honestly, it was just terrible walking through the ice. Anybody fall?
It was a great welcome back into Yorkshire, actually. It took me 7 hours to get here from London today, ladies and gentlemen. 7 hours, and there's a few people still trailing a little bit because it has taken a lot of people from all over the country, I believe, who are here. Some from the Midlands, and some from Middlesbrough, Sheffield, Manchester, Leeds, of course, and Bradford's in the building.
Bradford!
Only on this side, apparently.
We've had a bit of snow by surprise. Could have come a day earlier.
Well, it was predicted. It wasn't really by surprise.
But still. And so a lot of our guests, and this is hence why we're starting the show a little bit late today, and many apologies for that. We're waiting for all of our guests to arrive, those especially who was travelling from further afield.
And plus, I was really late, so it was mainly my fault.
Yeah, he was.
Actually,
We were
so
going to give him a present.
I apologise.
We're not going to do that now.
But thank you so much for having me back here.
Welcome. On behalf of Asian Express, we hope you have a wonderful evening, and we'd love your feedback as well, and enjoy the night. Thank you.
There was a big round of applause and Lee Hanif. And a big thank you, of course, to all of our sponsors who I'll be mentioning throughout the evening, so do bear with us on that. Thank you so much for all your support and, of course, your sponsorship as well. Right. Before we give you a starters, I'm going to get the evening started. We've got some amazing acts coming up on the stage. We've got Jay Status a little bit later on. We've got my friend Hunters, who's come in from Birmingham as well. He'll be up on stage. Navin Kundra, any fans of Navin Kundra, ladies and gentlemen? He's going to come up and give us amazing recitals of some of his own songs and, of course, some classic Bollywood tracks as well. And then, of course, our headline of this evening is Miss Bollywood, currently a huge star over in India and here as well. The voice behind tracks like Jugani G and Baby Doll, and of Happy New Year as well. Kanika Kapoor is going to be joining us on stage a little bit later on, ladies and gentlemen. So lots to expect, lots to enjoy, and of course don't be shy, do come up on stage, or on the dance floor, don't come up on stage, they'll be back. So to get the evening's festivities kicked off, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give a warm welcome. Put your hands together all the way from the Midlands to kick off this evening's festivities. Please, put your hands together for Desi Nutch. Make some noise, come on!
So
There it was, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, a big, big round of applause for the fabulous Dizzy Dutch. Nice and loud. Come on, keep the clap going. For some of you that weren't here last year, I spoke to some of these ladies last year, and it always intrigues me. I mean, quite clearly, none of you are of Asian origin. Is that right? No. Okay. So tell me, why Bollywood? Get your breath back first. This one.
Well, a lot of us spent a good amount of time in Pakistan and India, where we developed a love for Bollywood, and then we came back and we loved it so much we just kept on going.
And how long have you been going?
I've been with the company for 2 years, but the company's been running for almost 8 or 9 years now. So
And are all of you non-Asians?
yeah, all of us, yeah.
That must be a good selling point, I can see that. But above that, the biggest thing that intrigues me is who does your choreography, because it's so precise and concise.
Well, actually we all can contribute here and there. Someone will hear a song and they'll get an idea and then they'll choreograph and the rest of the team will pick it up. So.
And do you all watch Bollywood films? Are you all fans? Okay, who's your favourite actor?
Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh God.
Madhuri Dixit.
Madhuri Dixit.
Aishwarya.
Aishwarya. She's not really an actress, to be fair, but
Aishwarya as well. But...
Aishwarya as well. She's beautiful. That's all that counts. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. You'll be seeing them a little bit later on. Desi Nutch. Big round of applause. Thank you so much. And what a great way to kick off tonight's celebrations and festivities. Hopefully that'll get you in the mood to hit the dance floor a little bit later on. But I know most of you are very, very hungry and partly delayed because of me being delayed. So I'm not going to hold you back any longer. We're going to be given an amazing 3-course meal, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your starters and I'll be back straight after that. I'm going to hand you over to my boys Soul Asia in the meantime and they will keep you entertained. Enjoy your starters. I'll be back very, very soon. Thank you.
बड़े शॉट बना रहा है
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed your starters. Did you guys enjoy your starters? Just you people over here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention and ask you all to be seated, that would be much appreciated. We've had plenty of time to get the starters down, and of course you will have some main coursing very, very soon. It won't be long, but it's time to get the festivities continued here up on stage. We have, of course, a young man who's a very dear friend of mine. He'll be back up on stage in just a little while. He's coming from Coventry. Everyone is struggling on the motorway today and various places. London King's Cross, most of the trains are cancelled, so various people haven't made it from various places. But the fact is, we're all here and we're going to have an amazing night. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to have an amazing night? Oh, see, I need to raise my voice in order for you to raise your voice. I've worked it out now. It's a scientific equation. Before we move any further, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce on stage a man that probably in this room and various places around Yorkshire and beyond needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. He's a man that started his career as a BBC cameraman, and he gone on to, probably most famously, to have brought the IFAs to Yorkshire. He brought the IFAs to Sheffield in 2007, of which I attended. It was an amazing show, fabulous evening, and beautifully put together as well. And he's on various boards and various kind of charities and other things. And he's a man probably really renowned within the area of West Yorkshire. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Asian Express, to say some words about what the great work they do, please welcome up on stage Mr. Zulfi Kareem. Put your hands together nice and loud. Keep them going, it's a long journey. Oh, he's going to take the shortcut. Perfect. Welcome, Zulfi. Good to see you again, my friend.
Thank you. Good evening. Hope you all enjoyed your starters. Just on a serious note, before we go any further and I say a few words, I'd like you all just to take a few moments to remember all the children and the victims that have died so tragically in the attack in Peshawar. So could I please ask you, in your own special way, I know we have people of all faiths and no faiths here, please for a moment just to say a prayer and make a dua for the victims of the Peshawar attack. Thank you. I know we are here to celebrate an end of a year which has been partly tragic, but also we celebrate the good things and we look forward to the next year. And on a celebration, and I think on a positive note, Malala Yousaf was one of them young people from Pakistan that fought for the education, the rights of young people. And this year she was awarded the Nobel Prize, and one of the first and youngest people from Pakistan to be awarded that, alongside Kailash Satyarthi from India. I think this was the first time it was a joint Nobel Prize, so big round of applause for the winners. I think we need to celebrate. We have a lot to celebrate, and I think for me, the ending of 2012 has been very significant. December has been very significant, and I'm just giving you one or two of the reasons why. But for me, moving forward, I think people who work to achieve fairness, equality, is what we should be celebrating for 2015. So I would like to make 2015 a year for the people who work for fairness and equality, and I hope you all agree. Ladies and gentlemen, talking about fairness and equality, I remember starting off in media many years ago, and for the Asian community, we've not always had fairness and equality, and I think my colleague here to the right can at times prove that that is the case, but then at the time we can also say that we've achieved a great deal in media in this country, and we've been given the opportunity to do that, whether it was me getting my first job as a trainee cameraman with the BBC, or my friend here who presented with you tonight, who was actually one of the first people from the ethnic minority to appear on EastEnders. So I think the Asian community have come a long way since then. By the way, he's actually now on theatre. He's just done an amazing comedy sketch called, I think it was Happy Birthday Sunita, toured in Dubai and Mumbai, but I had the privilege of seeing him in Preston. So not as glamorous, but it was great nonetheless. Oldham, was it? Oldham. Well, there you go. What's the difference? A bit like Bradford and Leeds. Ladies and gentlemen, I remember 14 years ago, Andaleeb and Nadeem, when they first started out, and Andaleeb was with a major newspaper publishing group, which you all know as Telegraph and Argus, working very hard. And Nadeem was a high-flying advertising executive selling advertisement space in a car sales magazine. Very difficult industries, the media. And these guys realised at the time that the Asian community were not well presented by the media in this country, in particular print media, and there was a lot of unfairness. And to their credit, 14 years ago, they took that bold move to actually set up, which is now probably the largest free newspaper circulation in the UK, and currently it's read by 1.6 million people. So round of applause please for that. I think it's a significant achievement because the media is not kind to anybody, especially if you get onto the wrong side of the media. I'm sure there's a lot of ex-PR consultants out there that will know. What is more important is that they've managed to get the support of the business community here in Yorkshire and beyond. And I think most of them businesses are represented here today who have supported Asian Express from the very, very beginning. And I think them people need all the recognition they deserve because they've allowed people in media like ourselves then to go on to become journalists and tell that story. So I think if it wasn't for the sponsors, then Asian Express would not be able to carry the stories in the way it does. So I think credit to the sponsors and to Nadeem, who I think is probably one of the best salesmen I've ever come across. And if my business ever needed a salesman, he'd be the man I would employ. But more importantly, I think we have got a journalist and an editor in Andaleep that is second to none. I work with editors, both journalist television as well as radio and newspaper, and I think that Andaleep is probably one of the most fairest and one of the most stringent, robust, detailed journalists that I know. And I think a big credit to Andaleep for being the journalist and the editor of that newspaper that she is. So. I also want you to know that behind the scenes, as well as writing for the paper, Andaleep actually represents you and I, all these people here today and beyond, as well as the Asian community out throughout the country, at Downing Street, with the presidents, the prime ministers, very, very regular. And I know that she gives David Cameron a very, very hard time when it comes to Asian and BME issues. So long may it continue, long may you be able to carry on with your newspaper and grow. Also, the party gets bigger and better every year. Fantastic lineup again this year. But before I go, they've actually pulled out something else out of the bag this year to join the Asian